Hello everyone, welcome to my video. This is the last video of 2012 and I want to take a moment to kind of rewind to think about a couple things, to just sit down and talk with you guys and connect with you a little bit more. It feels like it's been a while since I've made a video and I'm really happy to be sitting down here again and just be able to talk to you guys kind of one-on-one. And I hope that you had a beautiful holiday, you know, one filled with lots of friendship, lots of love, lots of giving, lots of food, really good food hopefully, and you just enjoyed kind of life in a way. So I want to take this opportunity to kind of go back and talk about my sort of, I suppose, best moments of 2012 and kind of my beauty vlogging, blogging experience, and of course some questionable moments as well. I think first off, you know, I have to say that this year as a whole, I decided to get a lot more serious about my beauty blogging. I mean, I went on there, I bought a domain name for my blog, www.pbunnyp.com, instead of, you know, .blogspot or .wordpress. It's just pbunnyp.com. So it felt really kind of authentic in a way, and I felt obviously very fancy having like a domain name like that. And also I started, I feel like, putting a lot more consistent hard work into each and individual either video that you see or a blog post that I post up on my blog, because I also do a lot of reviews and other content which is exclusive to my blog that I'm not putting in a video format. So a lot more effort, a lot more time, and just taking much pride in what I do as a beauty blogger. And I think this year is the one, I feel like I'm talking really fast. This year is the one where I feel like I have started to see and think of myself as a beauty blogger of sorts. It's a name and it's kind of a, I suppose, occupation in a way that you don't associate with many people on sort of West Coast Canada. I suppose there are a couple of fashion bloggers over here, but the majority of them West Coasters seem to be, you know, LA, sort of California area, or then you're moving, you know, East Coast, you know, New York, Jersey, Florida maybe. Vancouver seems to be kind of, I don't know, very isolated in the blogging community, so to speak. And with all the efforts and the work I've been really investing into my blog, it kind of feels really good to talk to people and say, hey, I have a blog, I'm a beauty blogger, you know, as a word, as a term altogether. So I'm very proud of that. And also this year, I feel like I've taken a lot of risks in terms of doing more vlogs. I have a couple of them up, and also doing 1 or 2 fashion videos. But of course, whenever you do something new, this moves us on to point 2, you get all kinds of different feedback, obviously. Now I did post up a sort of styling video, outfit of the day, styling video type of thing, and it wasn't quite as well received as I thought it would be. I suppose this again goes back to the concept that many fashion bloggers, vloggers here on the interweb are very specific to, say, a particular type of style aesthetic, or they are particular to a city that has a certain atmosphere. And obviously one example is, you know, all those gorgeous California bloggers who can wear kind of really not so warm things during the winter time and things like that. I would say that I wasn't really expecting the amount of, I wouldn't say hate, but unfavorism towards sort of a more West Coast style. But it is again something that you know, I want to try to approach and just to have fun with this. So feedback wise, you know, you get a little bit of good, you have a little bit of questionable feedback, but altogether I think it's always great to push yourself forward, to try new things. And you guys may or may not know, when I first applied to go to university, I applied to FIT over in New York, got in, didn't go, whole different issue altogether, but I applied for fashion design. So, you know, I do have kind of a thing of my own going on. I have a very particular taste, but perhaps not one that is very, I would say, magazine trendy. Let's say it that way. So I do enjoy all the nice feedback and comments and just suggestions that you guys have been given back to me. So thank you so much for that. And also, I feel like when I do fashion videos, I do have to say that it takes a lot of work. It really does. I don't have the luxury of someone filming for me. So it's all sort of done by myself. I don't have a lot of space around here that I can set up to film things like that, but it's always a work in progress. So continue giving me feedback and I'll continue to improve. Another thing I want to talk about is a couple of my videos have gotten a lot of views, much more than I thought they would, and it's almost a little bit overwhelming. For example, the Maybelline Dream Fresh BB Cream, that video, that review hit, as of yesterday, 77,574 views, which is amazeballs. It is beyond my imagination. Like, I can't fathom that number. Also, the Skin 79 VIP Gold review video hit 25,000 and a little bit more. My video about skin whitening versus skin tanning, that sort of beauty talk video, hit 20,937. So all these numbers, they mean that I have a voice in a way. I talk to people and people listen and they watch, and that's kind of really, really amazing. So, of course, again, you know, with certain videos or certain things getting popular, and I suppose my videos aren't even as popular as someone you would consider, you know, a beauty guru, so to speak, but they mean a lot to me. But when you get to a certain number of viewership, you start getting, again, the feedback that borders on the line of hater comments, people that just like to spread malice out in the world for no particular reason. They're not watching the video to get information, but they rather spend their time commenting on, you know, how you look, the shirt you're wearing, the way that you talk, or just something, you know, very irrelevant, your race, your ethnicity, and just very stupid little things. And it's funny sometimes when you're reading the comments, when a new comment pops up and it's talking about, you know, things like that, people arguing over really irrelevant things. I wish they would just watch the video for the information, for all the work I put into it. And, you know, I'm always trying to improve, but there's always room for improvement as well. And I do want to mention, it's kind of like ironic, funny. It's always my little inside hee hee ha ha joke that number one, the Maybelline Dream BB Cream review video, Dream Fresh BB Cream, the ongoing debate of, I said something along the lines of, this product is available in North America and also in Canada. The reason I said that was, first off, I said North America. Then I realized I wasn't sure if it was in Mexico or not, and I don't want to, you know, give off the wrong information that it's already in Mexico because I wasn't sure. I knew that it was available in Canada and in the United States. So as a way to sort of more specifically mention the location, I said in Canada as well. And then people exploded about the fact that, oh, Canada is already in North America. Duh. Why is that even relevant? I think people understand, you know, sometimes when you're filming and it's like the 10th time you're filming this, you're just talking. I don't have a script. Things happen. I don't know. You know, things like that. And also the Makeup Academy haul, the very first one I did, where I thought it would just be kind of fun to try on a British accent just for fun. People went crazy about, your accent is annoying, it's weird, you already have an accent, why do this accent, why did you do this, oh my gosh. You guys, relax, people. You know, like, I feel like at the same time, the more you put yourself out there, people start putting you in a bubble. Even this one person, I remember very specifically, they commented saying, you know, your accent is annoying. I come to you to watch quality reviews. If I want some, you know, fancy, schmancy shenanigans, I'll go watch Juicy Star, whatever. Since when was a makeup haul considered a review? It clearly labels makeup haul, and therefore it's the most harmless place for me to have some fun. I'm a person. I have many facets to my personality, and it's nice to be able to relax a little bit, to show that to you guys, to show that I am more than the person who just blabs to you, you know, about a beauty product. So videos like that, hope you guys don't take it too seriously. It's a way for me to just chill a little bit, you know, like this one that you're watching. I feel very comfortable right now just talking to you guys free flow like this. Also, my sort of experience becoming or establishing myself kind of as a beauty blogger on the West Coast has been very interesting. And I would say this year, the moment that really kind of solidified for me all the work that I put into my blog and my videos came together at IMATS Vancouver this year. And I was at the Ben Nye booth because, you know, they have different stands and whatnot. And I was photographing things. My boyfriend was helping me, you know, videotape. If you guys haven't watched that vlog, you can check it out. I'll link it somewhere in this video. And I was talking to the lady at the Ben Nye counter, and I introduced, you know, she was asking me questions, just small talk, and I introduced myself as a beauty blogger. And she took me seriously, you know. She said, hang on here, you know, we have some press products we like for you to try out if you'd be interested. And you know, she took me to meet the owner and the creator, well, not the creator, but the current owner and family of Ben Nye, and that was amazingly cool. When you tell people what, you know, you do part-time, you know, as a hobby, and then they respond in a way that's so positive. It's not about, you know, the products that you get or what people send you, but it's about this kind of recognition that the work that you put out is being appreciated by someone. And you know, that moment really solidified for me that, wow, kind of what I do for fun is something that other people, you know, think is kind of cool. And that felt really, really amazing. Sort of that moment at IMATS. So I was over the moon about that. And of course, I think one of the highlights of my entire year summed up right here. I didn't even know this was going to happen. I couldn't have predicted. I didn't even really know when he was doing the show, but I was actually on stage with Kevin James Bennett from Makeup Forever. He is adorable. He's so sweet. And I was, you know, on stage with him. You guys could see it in the vlog, and I got a picture with him. So this is kind of like one of my best moments. This was really, really amazing, and I just kind of loved all of it all together. And you know, I did apply to go to IMATS Vancouver as a sort of media press, like with a little press pass. They didn't accept me, possibly because their minimum sort of subscriber viewership was supposed to be 10,000, and at the time I applied, I was only at, I would say, 5,000, so they didn't take me. But I really hope that next year that I'll try it again. I'll apply to be, you know, a press, and maybe I'll get in. So fingers crossed for that. That would be so, so amazing, because not many people do sort of beauty blogging over here, you know, West Coast Canada. So it's just exciting kind of just thinking about it. So that was definitely fabulous. And overall though, I think the most kind of rewarding part of all the things I put out here is when people tell me, thank you for recommending a product I have never heard of but turned out to be so, so fabulous. You know, some people leave comments on my Facebook page telling me that when they discover something like the Hada Labo that they really love, or the Nukes products that I talk about constantly, or the Clarisonic, or even when I do beauty talk videos, when I talk about beauty issues such as self-image, such as a very popular one I did about the concept of skin whitening in different cultures and its significance. People commented and they said, thank you for saying what I never either had the courage to say or I couldn't just put together as an idea. That is always so rewarding when my viewers leave comments like that. It's very encouraging. I think to be a beauty blogger or vlogger or what you do, the best part is having a voice. When you're talking to yourself, mumbling in your head, it's good for you, but it's not of a service to everyone else. And for me to be able to share my experiences, my knowledge, what little that I learn, and just my thoughts and ideas with the rest of the world, it is absolutely amazing in every single aspect. And you guys are just great. I'm kind of like, I'm a little worked up here because I'm excited and I am a little out of breath. I don't know why. But I suppose I just want to say, thank you for letting me be a part of your lives for this entire year. And I hope to continue to work hard to deserve to be in your lives, be it, making more reviews, blog posts, things that I do. I really enjoy doing them, and does take a long time to do them, you guys. Like, one sort of full review video on a product with the blog post, pictures, videos, editing takes about 5 to 6 hours. Not gonna lie, it takes a very long time, but I love it. I love doing it, and I just hope to continue to get better at it and be able to make a little bit of an impact in someone's life by helping them find that perfect product. So I'm thrilled and I'm very excited about what's to come in the next year. Just a couple days away, we're rolling into 2013. Now, as a thank you, a little small thank you from me to you guys, wherever that you are in the world that you are watching this. I want to give out a little prize. Now, it's not as fancy and big as a lot of other beauty bloggers are doing, but it's a little something for me, and I think that should mean a lot. So I'm giving away a little MUA palette right here. This is the Makeup Academy eyeshadow palette in Heaven and Earth. Now this is a very sort of affordable dupe for the Urban Decay Naked palette. I believe Naked Palette 1 is what this is often compared to. It's a beautiful little set, very easy to use, great pigmentation, and I think it's nice and handy to have around. And I know MUA is very hard to get a hold of if you don't live in the UK. So one of this will be going out to you guys along with one of my current favorite products, which is the MUA Love Hearts Lip Balm right here in the color Sugar Lips, which is beautiful. This is very similar in my opinion to the MAC tinted lip conditioners that comes out once in a while. Beautiful. So these two will be going out to one of you guys. All the details on how to enter to win this little set would be linked down below. Please enter in the widget of my blog post because it allows me to easily keep track of every single entry and pick a winner at the end. Again, all the details will be down there on in my blog post, and anyone, anywhere, all over the world, if you're watching this, please go check it out, enter, win something, and I'll package it up all nice and beautiful for you, and I'll ship it out to wherever that you are. Thank you guys again for sticking with me, for being here, for leaving comments, for just letting me kind of be myself, and that's something really special. If you have an extra minute or two, stop this video, go send my link to someone that you think would really benefit from my videos, either like a favorite video that I have done that you really enjoyed, or a link to my channel, post it on Facebook, send it through Twitter. Just share with the world, because I think it's so wonderful that we live in an age in which we can share such great things all over. Fabulous. So hope you guys will enjoy the last few days of your 2012. Leave me a comment telling me what was your favorite moment of this entire year, and don't forget to hop on over to my blog to enter to win your little MUA gift set. I love you all. You're awesome. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye bye.